Hey guys, Gaston with Rough Country. Today we're going to be installing our neoprene seat covers for the 05 to 15 Toyota Tacoma. Let's take a look at them. Now these are a black neoprene and they are custom tailored specifically for the application. They're going to have heavy duty stitching as well as straps so you can install them easily. They're going to either buckle or hook together, and installation is a breeze. I'm going to show you that now. This is the kit for the crew cab Tacoma. So it's going to include our front driver as well as passenger and the complete rear. And it's also going to have all of our headrest covers. Each one is going to be clearly marked as to its position. This one is our driver's side. We're going to start with that one. Now our driver's side is a one-piece unit. We'll slip it over the back of the seat first and then secure it to the seat portion. But first, we're going to remove the headrest. It's a simple procedure. We're going to lift up on it and then press in this button to release it, bring it all the way up and out of the seat. All right, now we'll unclip our 3 straps from the bottom portion. Flip this over and slide this on the back of the seat, just like putting on a sock. I'm going to get it started and then I'm going to come in from the back side and pull it on there. Maybe not, let's see. Oh yeah, it goes on easy. Slid down in place and then pull it the rest of the way down. It's a custom fit specifically for the vehicle, so it's not gonna be a loose fit. It's gonna end up looking great. You can leave the top like this and then reinstall your headrest. I like to take a little extra effort, slide it around the clip. It just goes for a more finished look. All right, now we're gonna come around to the front here, and on this lower portion, the buckles that we disconnected, we're gonna take the female buckle and tuck them in the section between the lower portion of the seat and the upper portion of the seat so they come out the back. Once we do that, we will put our cover in place and take the strap with the male buckle, run it underneath the seat, and then we will connect the two under the seat like that and pull them tight. These under 2 and 3. Push those through. And we'll come to the back side and pull them all the way through. Hey, a quarter. It's mine now. And then we're gonna run them under the seat and they will meet up with their counterparts. Another quarter. It's mine now. Before we feed these buckles underneath the seat and connect to the ones that we just pulled through, we're gonna take these side hooks. We're going to feed them underneath this panel, under the panel and across to its corresponding hook. I'll show you that on the bench. These are our side hooks. They get dropped under the panel I just showed you. Then they will stretch underneath the seat to their partner and connect together just like that. Okay, so I got that pulled that way. We go underneath our lumbar there, just like that. And now we will stretch this under the seat and connect it to its partner. Now I'll reach under the seat, grab that male buckle, pull it back, connect it to the female, and tighten up on the strap. Now we'll take our male buckle. I'm gonna give the strap some slack there. That way I can run it under the seat and then reach in from the back and pull it and connect it to the female. And now I'll grab that loose end of the strap from the front side and give it a nice pull. And that tightens us up, pulls our cover firm against our seat just the way we want it. Now the last thing before we add our headrest is going to be to take these hooks that are attached to straps on the back flap. We're going to run them under the seat, pull them nice and taut, and then hook them to the wire mesh that's the bottom of the seat that holds the foam. You'll feel it under there. Just slide it under there and give it a hook. Now let's get our cover on our headrest. These are going to be Velcro. We'll separate them. This is going to be our front with our larger panel, and the rear is going to be the one that's segmented to allow to go around the posts. So we will line it up and slide it on. We'll fine tune it. Now we'll just drop it back in place, and all four of your large headrests are going to install the same. Now your passenger side is going to install similar to the driver's side, with the exception that it is in two pieces. So we'll slide the back on the same as we did before, but we'll take this panel and tuck it between the two pieces and reattach it with Velcro, completing the back install. And the passenger side cover is going to simply fit over the seat. We will take the same type buckles that we had on the driver's side, tuck those between the upper and lower portion of the seat, route those underneath, and reconnect them under the seat, pulling it tight. We'll take this passenger side headrest off the same way. Maybe. We'll take this rear section, pop it in place. Now we're going to take this lower section and tuck it between the back and the seat. We'll go around, pull it tight, and Velcro it to the rear portion of the back cover. Pull that really taut and bring it up and attach it with the Velcro. Now for the lower section, we'll put it in place. We'll take these buckles, tuck them between the two pieces. Then we've also got our side straps and hooks, the same as the driver's side. So we'll bring those underneath and connect. Now we will reinstall the headrest, and that's going to complete the front. We'll move on to the rear. Now we're ready to install our rear covers. This is a 40-60 split, with the 60 being the passenger side and the 40 being the driver's side. So you'll go through and separate the pieces accordingly. We've got headrest covers for both sides, as well as a smaller cover for our center headrest. And one thing I want to show you about the passenger side back is it accommodates the seat belt that is attached to the seat. So when you install it, you will simply detach this Velcro, run the seat belt around, and then reattach it. No need to disassemble the seat belt or remove it during installation. Nice and simple installation. The rear, I dare say, is going to be simpler than the front, just because the seats fold down and up, and you'll be able to access them, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing a little better. First thing we're going to do is remove the headrests. And now we can fold this forward. Like I said, we'll have plenty of access to the front and the rear, as well as the bottom and the top. So we'll start with the bottom. We'll take the bottom cover and slip it over the seat. Go ahead and fold it up a little bit. That way we can get all the way around. Get up, make sure we keep our straps where they need to be. Just work your way around the seat. Got a pull strap, and we've got an accommodation for that in the cover. Bring that through. once we get the cover initially on, we can come back and connect our hooks together. Like that. Attach it. Pull it nice and tight. And that is going to complete the installation of the lower. And the rear section is going to be very similar as far as slipping it over and connecting the buckles. We'll lean it forward. Make sure we've got all our straps free here. Slip it into place. It also has accommodation for the pull strap on the top. I'm going to make sure we want to line that up. Go ahead and set our holes for our headrest around our headrest mounts. That. We have got our cover on our cushion. We've went around the perimeter of the cushion, made sure that the sides were there, made sure that our straps and our hooks weren't tucked in. We've got them all set up. So now we are ready to start attaching our hooks together as well as our buckles. I'm gonna run under here, connect, like that. Let's get these out of the way for a second. And do the same on the lower, connect those two. Now we will reach down here. We've tucked our buckle under so we can have to loosen this just a little bit. Attach it and tighten it. Do the same on this side. Attach it and tighten it. Now we'll just add the cover to the rear headrest. All right, so now we're gonna do the passenger side bottom. Bring it up, place the cover, and it's gonna be more of the same. We're gonna go all the way around the perimeter of the cushion, making sure the cover's snug, and we will attach all of our straps. Again, we've got the accommodation for the pull strap. Take care of that first off. Go all the way around. Taking your time. It's tight fit because it's a custom fit and it's an exact fit, and that's what you want. This back portion is going to install essentially the same with one exception. We're going to separate this Velcro to go around this seat belt. We're going to need to take the cover under the seat belt. And once we do that, we will go ahead and fasten the Velcro and then go all the way around the perimeter, making sure that our buckles and our straps aren't tucked where they don't need to be, and that our cover is secure on the cushion. Drives me. So whether you've got pristine seats that you want to stay that way, or less than perfect seats that you'd like to cover up, update, upgrade, and upscale your interior with Rough Country's Neoprene Seat Covers. Available today at roughcountry.com.